Welcome to part two of the love of money. As we asked the last time, how is the God Mammon conquered? Do we embrace it and try to use it for God's purposes? Or do we flee from it in total renunciation and divestiture? Part of the reason these are difficult questions to answer is that the Bible does not offer us a Christian doctrine of money. But what it does offer us is even better, a perspective from which to view all life's economic decisions and a promise of dialogue, personal counseling in all life's financial decisions. The Holy Spirit is with us. Jesus is our present teacher, and He will guide us through the money maze in all its personal and social complexity. I would like to share several practical suggestions. First, let us get in touch with our feelings about money. For most of us, the biggest obstacle to overcome is not that of understanding what the Bible teaches about money, but that of coming to terms with our fear, insecurity, and guilt about money. We are afraid that we have too little, and we are afraid that we have too much, and our fears are often irrational. For example, people who earn 20 times the average income of a citizen of Kenya are afraid of being on the brink of starvation. Or some of us are terrified of the possibility that others might overestimate our wealth and conclude that we are greedy. These feelings are real and need to be taken seriously. Often they stem from childhood. Some of us grew up during the Depression years and know firsthand the pervasive anxiety of scarcity. Because of that experience, a hoarding spirit is almost instinctive in us, and the very idea of letting go of a possession is frightening. Others of us grew up in an era of affluence and are keenly aware of the spiritual dangers of too much. The notions of conserving and being frugal feel like vices rather than virtues. It's only as we come to terms with these and the many other feelings that have shaped our understanding of money that we can act upon the biblical call to faithfulness. Second, by a conscious act of the will, let us stop denying our wealth. Let us look at the big picture rather than comparing ourselves to others like ourselves so that we can always claim comparative poverty. Let us become world citizens looking at ourselves in relation to all humanity. Those who own a car are among the world's upper class. Those who own a home are more wealthy than 95% of all the people on the planet. The very fact that you were able to purchase this book probably puts you among the world's wealthy. The very fact that I had the time to write this book puts me in the same category. Let us get away from our pervasive dishonesty and frankly admit our wealth. We do not need to be ashamed of our wealth or try to hide it from ourselves and others. It is only as we admit our wealth and quit trying to run from it that we are in a position to conquer it and use it for God's good purposes. Page 31 to 36 Richard Foster, Money, Sex and Power. See you next time for part 3 from our series Mission Quotes.